D.A.M.N time. Wake up, it's D.A.M.N time. D.A.M.N time. Truth in the booth and the whole chat line. I walk in with the facts, no fluff in the bag. Hot coffee, cold truth, let me raise that flag. They came for the jokes, but they stayed for the lesson. I turn headlines into business confessions. I don't do fake, I don't tap dance nice. I say what I said, then I say it twice. If the world gone crazy, I'm the morning alarm. With a mic in my hand and some smoke in my palm. Say D.A.M.N. D.A.M.N. Say it one more time. D.A.M.N. If the truth hit hard, let it ride. If the show got value, put some love inside. It's D.A.M.N. Everybody say it. D.A.M.N. Don't just replay it. D.A.M.N. We live in the chat. If the facts hit home, go and tap that tap. D.A.M.N. Hands in the sky, wake up, get smart, let the nonsense die. Tap that tap, drop that love. Shack going crazy when that truth show up. Tap that tap, drop that love. D.A.M.N. in the morning now, turn me up.
And we're back. What up, though? What up to all my people? We back up in here. Let me know y'all can hear me and see me okay. Let me know that we are rocking and rolling, that everything is clear up in here. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Hit me up. Let me know that you can hear me okay, because a lot of times these chats be a little bit funny and we can't get everything done that we need to get done. Want to make sure that my mic is coming in nice and clear. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Bueller, is this thing on? Let me know, people. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We had to do that because, you know, there's a bunch of agents, a bunch of cosplayers who don't want Dave to win. And I'm out here trying to protect y'all. And I want to make sure y'all see this real quick because this is extremely important. So we were watching the Officer Tatum Jubilee. You know, hold on. Hold on. Let me know y'all can see me and hear me okay, because I need to be able to see it in the chat. I don't even know if the chat is connected. A lot of times when this stuff happens, it just goes absolutely insane and you're trying to get it figured out. But hopefully we're good. Hopefully the sound is good, because I feel like it might be cutting in and out, and I definitely don't want that. Can you let me know, because I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Let's see here. Okay, let me see here. Okay, all right. Now the comments are starting to come through now, because like there was a bit of a delay. Let me see. Yeah. No, you can't stop the truth. Shout out to R Boone. I see you. Who are you talking to? Robin, you got 3 minutes to come on up here. There's the link. Come on, Robin. Come on up here. Let Batman take you to school. Come on up here. That's the link. Always singing and dancing, no leadership whatsoever. How many books have you written? Where's your agenda? How many lobbies have you funded or financed? Just curious, Robin. Come on up here. Tell everybody how much of a leader you are. Come on. And that's the thing. Everybody and their mama won't do that. I did not violate anybody's copyright. I don't do that. But we know what that is. That was Labubu getting his behind handed to him. But he literally used my name, my image, and my likeness on his channel. So I think we should go copyright strike him, since he wants to play that game. EDC said, Dave, I saw smoke signals and I came running. Yeah. Yeah, no. No. Like, and that's what I can't stand. You know what I'm saying? By the way, if you have not gotten the Tether Doctrine, I'm going to need y'all to pick that up. Really going to need y'all to pick that up. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Anywho and anyhow, I've been fighting back and forth with the airline, but I appreciate y'all. I really do. I don't understand, James. What's going on? You better thank YouTube member. Who wants the YT name? What do you mean YT name? I don't get it. Explain that to me. Let's see. When it's called for, I stand up and lead, but that's just me. Listen, I can't even. I can't even. And that to me is the thing, man. Everybody and their mom is such a soldier, is so, down for the cause until it's time to be down for the cause. I never understood that for the life of me. I never understood that for the life of me. Yeah, I don't know for sure, but shout out to Lumumba Speaks, because that's what I think is behind it. But as a foundational Black American, I'm standing on business. Period, point blank. I'm not selling out my people to a bunch of countries that always want to siphon off our energy, time, resources, culture, inventions, status, and cosplaying our look. It's like when somebody takes a bunch of Amazon boxes and tries to make themselves a transformer out of it, and they wind up being Amazon Prime instead of Optimus Prime. I'm gonna need y'all to stop that. Yeah, no, but I wasn't going to. I'm not going to back down. I'm going to stay exactly where I've been staying. That's 10 toes down for my people. Period, point blank. But I did want to show y'all something very interesting. So last night I was on New Black America, and we were talking, and this came up. Hold on, let me. I'm going to refresh this real quick, and then share it with y'all. Shout out to everybody with the fire. Who got the Tether Doctrine? Have y'all not picked it up yet? The link is in my description. It is link.me/the business bully. I need y'all to get that. That is the best way right now to support the channel. All right. If you want to make sure that we can keep upgrading the studio, if you want to make sure that I'm still able to do the show, that is the best way to do that. Hit that like button, share the live. Let's get the numbers back up, because these folks will stop at nothing to keep the truth from being exposed. So let's go ahead and refresh this.
You're a tether to begin with. You're a tether to begin with.
This is an environment and a dispensation of time where slavery was a fact and a reality around the world.
And we live under capitalism,
so
right?
Let me explain. So it's not like it was somehow uniquely.
Oh, it was very unique to the West.
Uniquely in the United States of America.
Chattel slavery?
Majority of the slaves.
Do you want to
were in
compare
South
chattel
America.
slavery?
I feel like you want to be confrontational more than you want to get to the bottom of a conversation.
I didn't see one foundational in that whole Jubilee situation go up there and really argue the point.
Is Zena not foundational?
I don't think she is, no.
Oh my God, you're right. You're right. She's a tether, dude. Look.
Tether mouth.
So she's Nigerian. Notice
Thank
how
you.
she has a Nigerian flag.
Flag.
So this is my problem. Immigrants come here. They refuse to assimilate. They refuse to take on the American identity. Yet she wants to sit here and cosplay like she's a Black American and speak on American issues, when it's like your lineage doesn't even come from America. Why don't you speak on African issues?
They never can.
She wants to speak about slavery so much. Why don't she speak about how Nigerians sold the slaves to the white man in the first place?
See how sneaky they are? Didn't I tell you the majority of people in that room are not foundational, so they're not qualified to have that conversation? It is a lineage and a lived experience, and I don't care how long I stay in your garage, I'm not going to turn into a Lambo.
We're not addressing these Africans that come over here and try to masquerade as Black people and steal your identity, when a lot of these Africans was a part in selling you in the first place.
You're a tether to be.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, so the lady in question, the one lady with the stiff wig, hold on, let me because I think New Black America actually tagged Old girl. Yeah, this girl right here. Zena Akime. That was the one with the stiff wig and the glasses who was on Jubilee. Yeah, she's there with the other. Yeah, no, this is all tethery. But you look here, if you zoom in, if we could just zoom in and enhance, y'all see that right there? That is a Nigerian flag. This is all I'm saying. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me pull it up for y'all real quick. Let me show y'all. If we could just zoom in and enhance. Yep, got it. Y'all see that, right? Zena Akime. Zena Akime. Yep. Right there. Lives in LA, reps Nigeria. Tether mouth, tether mouth. That's all I'll be saying. But see, don't nobody want to have that conversation. Don't nobody want to have that conversation. Yeah, no, I said stiff wig. I said stiff wig. The wig was stiff. I mean, I think it, and again, I got nothing personal against the brother. Like I said, he was very, very kind to me. I got nothing against him. But there's certain things I think he's fundamentally wrong on. There's certain things I think he's fundamentally right on. Hold on one second. But there's some other things I want to talk about today that are interesting. Very interesting. I hate you so much, Dexter Robinson. You better thank a YouTube member said tethers use carpeting for wigs. You dig? See, we got to be nice. We got to be nice. I just want to educate you on some things, right? Wait, what? How? How, Sway? I just told a friend of mine today. Matter of fact, Lala, who's in that video, I told her, I said, I'm gonna do a Tether wig song. What are we talking about? Every time I turn around, it's something. Every time I turn around, it's something. What is this? Yeah, no, let me double check and refresh because I'm not playing with this. Let me see here. Hold on. Yeah, no. Praise God, I have no strikes. They gave me a warning, but no strikes. And I already let me see here. Yeah, no. Thank God. But that in and of itself is a thing. Yeah, I mean, Chris Radio, thank you for the $2 super chat. Said check your email. Let's touch base later today. Absolutely. So no, we're good. But again, we're not going to have tether tantrums. I tell people all the time, other than when I was the youth president for the National Conference of Christians and Jews, I don't talk about other people's stuff unless they talk about my stuff. You feel me? So no, we're running good. We're running good. And that's the thing. We don't have to agree on everything. We're not going to agree on everything. And that's absolutely cool. Robin's still not up in here. So, Robin, if you like that, that's cool. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to tango down you. Thank you. You're banned. We ain't got time. But no, I literally said I was going to do tether wig. That's absolutely crazy. FU2. I can't stand you at all. Yeah, no, not at all. So, again, we got to make sure that we're having honest conversation. And we're having conversation that absolutely matters. So I don't know if y'all heard about this, but it's very interesting. I want y'all, let me see if I can pull this up on the hold on, let me see. I ain't going through all that. Let me just go right here real quick. It's telling me that we're just gonna get to the actual thing here. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Okay, so let's go to X. Let's see here. 1 second. Bear with me. I wanted to get to this particular one because this was recent, but I'm trying to find it. So bear with me 1 second. I hate it when they got a whole bunch of reposts. Like, let's get to what I'm trying to get to. Everywhere but where we need to be. Let me see here. Okay. We're getting there. Let me know if you got the Tether Doctrine. I want to make sure y'all check that out. Also, I got a book, Fall into Finance, I believe it's called. I know you're absolutely going to love that. We're getting there. Hold on. Of course, now that I'm looking for it, unless he deleted it. There was a, of course, you guys, there's a show called Earn Your Leisure. And on that show, there has been a lot of controversy regarding some comments that were made on the Breakfast Club. So I definitely wanted to cover that. And of course, I think this is it right here. So let me see here. Okay, so I think this is it right here. So we're going to pull this up. Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to find this real quick. Hold on, here we go. Let me pull this up for y'all. It's from Tone Talks.
This was my response. So now the Breakfast Club, and I tagged them because they can get that work too, is giving these guys a platform to complain that no one wants to invest in their Invest Fest. I tag Earn Your Leisure so everybody understands that I'm coming for the heads. I'm coming to today to make it all clear. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Please support Tone Talks. You can go to tonetalks.net to support this channel because this one right here, I'm about to lay that fire. So again, I'll show you later, but this one here, this guy here, he's a former PE teacher. He has a very odd title. When you look at him, he's not really titled as anything involving expertise in banking. And then this guy here worked for his family's small business. And when I went to their website, it looked like it was done on Word, Microsoft Word. So we'll talk about that later. And this is who you guys are listening to as if they are financial gurus and can give you advice on anything other than catch the interest rates when they're 2% and buy a home. Many of you do not understand wealth. You have built your identity on ignoring lineage and basically 2%, 2.5% interest rates, which is subsidized loans from the government. You know, we saw 14% interest rates in the 80s. We've seen 9%. When it's at 2.5%, it created a whole lot of people that think they know business that listen to mediocrity. But we're here to talk about it today. It's not a problem. So the Invest Fest is $300 a ticket. I'll give you context. When me, Vet, did our conference in Louisville, the first one, I think we charged people like $20, $30 because we know black folks ain't got bread like that. And they flying across the country, see us, and included the food. So they want to charge $300 to see them, the PE teacher.
Yeah, this is wild. I don't know why it's buffering.
And the former basketball player that worked for his parents with a thin resume. And it don't make no sense why you would listen to them, because they are not experts, in my view, in anything involving finance. But for $300, you get full access to the Invest Fest programming Friday to Sunday at the Georgia World Congress Center, and entry to the vendor marketplace, access to
All right, I can't take him buffering no more. Hold on, I just can't. It's bothering the hell out of me. Real quick, y'all. Hold on. Let me go ahead and make sure I ain't missed no super chats. Okay, we're good to go there. That's the difference. DB Smooth, you better. Thank you, YouTube member says that's the difference between investing in your community versus grifting off your community. And that in and of itself is absolutely correct. So shout out to Tone Talks for calling it out. The other part of that is, and this is what I tell people all the time. And again, I don't know, and I talked about this on the 3 Milli podcast, which I think is going to be dropping very shortly. I hope you guys check that out. Can you point to a millionaire that Earn Your Leisure has created that is not a part of Earn Your Leisure? Can you point to any significant community development projects that they have done that are not a part of Earn Your Leisure? Because I haven't seen them yet. Yeah, I don't get it. Daniel Banks said these mannerisms are hilarious. Which mannerisms are those? Help me understand. Like, be clear. Because a lot of times people want to talk real greasy in the chat, but when I look around, I just don't see y'all. I don't see y'all. And it really bothers me when people like to talk real greasy in the chat, but then they won't come up here and have that same energy. That's really bothersome. I don't get it. I find it weird. I don't know why they act this way, but they be acting this way. And to me, it's a little corny. So, like, if you got something to say, again, I'm with all the smokes. I like all this. Listen, smoking. Adrena AF, 250 joules. Thank you for the MVP. I really appreciate it. Who is Bruce Lala? I don't know who that is. Yeah, and I don't know them boys, and I don't know if they're scammers or not. What I do know is you'll know the tree from the fruit that it bears. And I don't know anybody. Like, I know Tony the Closer has done some phenomenal work. I know that. I know Common Sense Eli has done some phenomenal work. I know Pocket Watching with JT is an actual legitimate licensed financial planner. But gym teachers and Nepo babies are not true business owners and entrepreneurs. And I could be wrong, but aren't they backed by Steve Stout? So I don't know. I don't get it. Hey, Danielle, you got a lot to say in the chat. If anytime you want to come on up here, why don't you come on up here? Why don't you come on up here and say it to my face? Since you got so much to say, I want the smoke. I just want you to come on through. Come on through. Why won't you? This is what kills me. Everybody put the bushmeat down and come on through. Dexter said, Dave, do you be cooking with gas or charcoal? Because you be cooking the haters in the chat. No. I have a Traeger grill, so that's wood powered. I'm a wood fired guy. Because you've never in your life had charcoal smoked bacon. No one wants propane smoked bacon. Nobody wants a propane seasoned pie. No. Oh, they had they did have him 500. He said, what was that thing he said? He said, yeah, so you go and you get the VIN number, and then you go to the bank and you say that you're going to get the loan, and then once you get the title, you don't turn it in, and then that converts into a personal loan, and then tell everybody you make $250,000 a year. It was a whole bunch of federal bad advice they were giving out. My crypto blockchain expert K234 said, you are a blessing for the truth you bring, and RIP to your dog Sadie. Shout out to Sadie. But no, in all seriousness, man, Sadie was one of a kind. Sadie was the boss. She was 6 pounds of fury. And I remember once Sadie tried to fight a Doberman, and the Doberman got scared. I miss my dog. I definitely miss my dog. She was wonderful. Too sweet for me. How is anything too sweet for you? You are a slack-jawed North American big back with a horrible wig. If ever I decided to look your way, you would consider yourself lucky. But unfortunately for you, I already married a lingerie model. You can't fit in the lingerie. You probably look a lot like this in lingerie. If I'm a betting man, Jabba, you probably look a whole lot like this in lingerie. This is you. This is you when you take that horrible ass fiberglass wig off your stupid ass, round ass Samoan, I ate Moana looking head ass. It's too sweet for me. Bitch, I'll kill you. What is you talking about? Mind your business. Go on about your day. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the love you long time parlor. Your lunch breaks up. Why are you even in here, Ling Ling? Mind your business. Tango down. You've been booted and banned. You are the weakest link. Welcome to Blockconda. Blockconda forever. Yep. Like my whole thing is just come on up here. If you got that much to say, come on up here. Nightcast Media with the 199 super chat. Thank you so much, sir. Says, I never understood the conceited attitude of earn your leisure now. Listen, I've never met those dudes. All I know is look at who platforms them. I've been on the Breakfast Club 4 times. The 5th time, for some odd reason, they didn't let me on. Could it be that I'm in shape? Could it be that I'm doing the things? Could it be that I'm calling out the boule and the handlers got mad? Could that be it? But yeah, see, anybody who's a detriment to the black community automatically gets put up there. Or anybody who is just entertaining, shucking and jiving, or has a movie to promote, they're up there. Respectfully. No, it's definitely not her in that pick, and that's why she won't come up here. But she got booted and banned anyway. We're going to keep moving. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Yeah. That's all. He said Roland's alternate dreams again. Dave, you took all my butter biscuits. That's how he like it, apparently. Yep, nope. Yo, thank you. Blessings to you and Sadie's Crossing. Absolutely. I appreciate that. I never had dreads. I had locks. I had locks. The Breakfast Club stopped allowing you and Tariq Nasheed on their show. Too much truth. Too much truth. I can't speak for what happened with Tariq in the Breakfast Club. I don't know. I've never asked Tariq about it, but I can tell you for me, it was a whole bunch of BS. And I like that was, I think, the second show I did on D.A.M.N. where I broke down what I was told from Charlemagne's own mouth. And none of it to this day makes sense. You telling me about the FCC and I was in radio before you. You're telling me that the FCC, they cracking down on this, that, and the third. No. They're cracking down on Envy because his partner was scamming people. Allegedly. Can y'all please tap that like button? It's well over 300 people up in here. I hate you so much. He called it the Tether Club. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. But anyway, let's listen to what the mayor had to say. Let's listen to what the mayor of Atlanta had to say. I'm going to go ahead and put this up so that we can watch it together. And if anytime y'all want to come up, like John Cena said, if you want some, come get some.
No matter what substantive conversation they want to have, you ain't got to go to New York radio to talk about ATL. Like that sound backwards. Mm-hmm. And then if you think you trying to start a bidding war, everything in New York costs 3 times as much. And InvestFest is 25,000 people. 20,000 of them live in Atlanta or Metro Atlanta, so they don't use a hotel room, they don't rent a car and all that kind of stuff. So you want to think that your target audience, which is black folks of success and of note, it's Atlanta. So let's lock in on what a future looks like. Let's come up with a community benefits package, because I ain't just you charge a lot for people to go to InvestFest. Mm-hmm. So if you want to get city support in that, let's talk about what actually supports the city. And I have great conversations with everybody.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting to me how these folks are talking greasy. And see, sometimes, people love to talk about Icarus, and they always talk about Icarus flew too close to the sun. See, but what they leave out is if he went too far close to the water, his wings would get wet. If you fly too high to the sun, the wax would melt. The problem isn't whether it was the sun or whether it was the water. It's the fact that Icarus would not listen. When the elders and the people who are experienced are speaking to you and they're telling you what it is you should do, and you choose to do otherwise or don't like to listen at all, that's when these things happen. And when these things happen, you have absolutely nobody to blame but yourself. Period, point blank. Nightcast Media just said, in ATL, the mayor is right, but the lineup got to be crispier than that. Listen, he's saying his lineup is not crispy. Lineup looking like Stephen B. Smith. Lineup is still loading. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. I'm trying to understand. Absolutely, we do. Absolutely, we do. So if you want help and you got a budget, you can go ahead and email directly. Y'all know what the email address is: dave@businessbullyshow.com, dave@businessbullyshow.com. But yeah, we're not playing no games up in here. We're not playing no games up in here. Is the lighting good? Can y'all see and hear me okay? FBA 2110 says, are you showing the rolling video today? Which rolling video? Has Roland gone live since all of this was exposed? That's my question. Yeah, how'd you know, EDC? How you know my man Marcus did the lineup? And shout out to Marcus. Shout out to the great Marcus Harvey. There's only two people who can cut my hair: Marcus Harvey and Ace Cuts. Marcus Harvey's in Atlanta, Ace Cuts is in my Philadelphia. So let's put it there. Hey, listen. Teddy Marcel says, Earn Your Leisure told folks to buy Amazon when it went down to 89. It went back up to 250. That's the only play from them I made. I made a lot of money. I mean, yeah, because Amazon's always going to be on top. Amazon is closing malls all over the country, arguably all over the world. But let's go here. New Mom 2023X with the $10 super chat said, keep rolling that beautiful bean footage. Listen, let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Shout out to Duke. Duke died too. Duke from Bush's Baked Beans died. Shout out to Duke. I am super sad about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think y'all understand. 15 years we had that dog, and like the dog is older than my youngest child. So again, I don't even Nightcast said Marcus needs to hook up the mayor. Then I hate you so much. That hairline is still loading. What up, FBA Convo? What up, though? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm glad that y'all are in here. I'll be chill. Say he's better than Keisha. I cannot. Absolutely. Inyo334 says, Mr. Dave, are you familiar with that? What's called a grammatical clause? Educate me. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure that you share the live out. By the way, the next 3 people who get the Tether Doctrine are going to get my entire book collection, the digital ones. The next 3 people who go get the Tether Doctrine are going to get my entire book collection digitally. Absolutely. Crew Reality FBA has been a member for 2 months. Think about that. Thank you, YouTube member. I did upgrade from the other day. I'll support Dave and Peggy Martin and that meme. Honka speak grammar clause. Is a grammar clause like a grandfather clause? Like if you don't have certain grammar, you can't vote? Is that what we're talking about? Seems like they have no problem in harming children. Who's harming children, Ryan? or Ryan? I'm confused. Can y'all like speak in full and complete sentences or give me some type of context here? I'm trying to get there. I'm really trying to get there. There's a couple of other things I definitely wanted to get to. Let's I know y'all, oh Lord, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Lord have mercy. It's a lot going on, y'all. That don't really concern me, so I don't really care about that. It's a little weird to me. But I will say this. This is interesting. I'm going to play this one simply because it looks like it's something that folks will want to see. Yeah, I have bundles available with my books. Like I said, the next 3 people who get the Tether Doctrine is going to get my Fall into Financial Freedom book and the rest of my books digitally. So yeah, I've got plenty of book bundles, Z-Man. If you just click the link in my bio, you go ahead and get the Tether Doctrine, you will get the bundle. A grammatical clause is a group of words, a subject and a verb. Okay, wonderful. Who would win in a fight? Roland Martin or Dr. Umar? Depends on how the fight is set up. If we're talking about buffets, my money's on Roland. If we're talking about panhandling, my money's on Umar. It just depends. EDCQ, you better thank a YouTube member says it's clear that being a part of the Boule, you have to submit your manhood as tribute, and they're doing it willingly. I mean, yeah. I mean, how did Diabetic Flacco get the Rolanda Martin foot? That's the question I asked yesterday. That's the question I asked yesterday. Stop it, FBA 2110. Are you serious? Says rumor has it that Roly and Andrew Gillum got a, you know what, a yin yang video. Let's see here. Uh-oh. What's good, everybody? It's my boy, Shay Duke Jackson, back at it again with another one of a super chat. Yes, indeed. I definitely appreciate that. Shout out to the good brother O'Shea Duke Jackson. Yeah, who in here tripping? Ain't nobody in here tripping. They know better. There was a couple of Pan-Africans that was talking greasy. I had to set them straight. That's all it is. You know. So, Iceman, you better thank a YouTube member says, so you just going to count out the Prince of Pan Pizza like that? You can never count him out. I remember once I literally saw him on a live. I promise you, on my dead dog's ashes, I saw Dr. Umar get 2 natural smoothies from a black smoothie spot, and he was double fisting smoothies. He had like strawberry in this one and vanilla in this one. I don't know why he didn't have chocolate, brothers and sisters. Anybody? Anybody? Umar from North Philly. I'm going with the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Yeah, just because you from North Philly don't mean that you don't have a glass jaw. And I just think that, you know, Roland is old. That's what Roland gonna do. Roland gonna be like, come here, Umar. Let's wrestle for butter biscuits. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Hey, O'Shea, you know that Umar's addicted to these right here, right? Umar and Roland are addicted to these. Andrew Gillum is addicted to these. I'm beginning to believe Earn Your Leisure might be addicted to these. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten confirmation of that. Charlemagne definitely addicted to these. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to the chocolate covered butter biscuits. Art GameStone says Roland has no idea it's the Dems that are doing this to him. Clearly, it's the Democrats. The second he started using foundational Black American talking points, then something like, it's not like the government has not been known to employ the criminal element in order to get some things done so that they can have plausible deniability, allegedly, supposedly, for entertainment purposes on Earth too. FBA says about $7 bushmeat dollars, not bushmeat bucks. Listen, You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You better thank a YouTube member. You don't find that suspicious. Nightcast Media said, Umar, Dr. Umar has a neck advantage that Roland does not have. He's not wrong. Not wrong. Stacy Key says, I appreciate how FBAs be knowing each other and be showing love like Osei Duke Jackson. Absolutely. Yo says, Mr. Tariq Nasheed didn't understand his example was a pie. What I'm confused. I'm trying to understand. First of all, Tariq's older than me, so I'm not his daddy. Second of all, what? I don't get it, but it's okay. Notre Dame, you better thank a YouTube member says the winner of the fight wins lifetime butter biscuits and gets deported to Central African Republic. Oh, Lord. Will you be on Godfrey's podcast tonight? No. No, I will not. I don't know when that's going to happen, if that's going to happen. I've talked to Dante. Dante said he gave his word. It's going to happen. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if it will ever happen. I hope that it will, because I think we would have a productive conversation and we would be able to talk very well, you know, as Black men trying to make things happen. But I don't know if it's going to be a reality. Yep. Speak of the devil, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get a drum roll in the chat? I need a drum roll in the chat. By the way, O'Shea Duke Jackson, I need to talk to you. So look at your WhatsApp in about an hour, big homie. I don't know what time. I never know what time it is over there. I don't know what time zone you in, O'Shea, but I need to talk to you, man, because I want to get you on Jaro Go. I want to get you on Jaro Go, and I want you. I'm going to need your help with a couple of things, but I want to get you on Jaro Go, ladies and gentlemen. I need a drum roll. I just got hit from Sean Kelly at Jubilee. They want your boy in the building. They want your boy in the building. New mom said, I got a new song for you, Dave. It's called Backflip Out the Check. How's it go? Give me the premise. Shout out to Superhero, said Dave Anderson. By the way, y'all like the Blaconda shirts? I might bring these shirts back because y'all know I am the Black Panther. You can go to Blaconda forever. Yeah, the Godfrey podcast would be dope. But again, and the bass keeps running. Debates and prompts. So I'm taking a look to see what they got here. Trying to think. Very interesting. I'd have to I got to take a look to see which ones are going to make sense. But yeah, no. So you mean to tell me I'm going to be on Jubilee before I'm going to sit down with Godfrey? That means I got to go fly 3,000 miles out of my way so that the champ, specifically the $1 million champ, can get y'all to see how this work go. How these folks listen. I got chamois for everybody. I got leather for the tethers. I'm going to be on Jubilee before I'm going to be on Godfrey's show. Damn it, white folks are winning again. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh no, I'm the best. I would love to do one FBA versus 20 Pan-Africans. I really would. The Black Panther will step up. David Killmonger will be in the building. No. Leave 154 right where it is, Golden Heart. You must be new around here. You don't know we have our own show because we need to start focusing on foundational Black Americans and bringing foundational Black Americans together. And we're going to do that by talking nothing about foundational Black Americans, but concentrate on what's happening throughout the diaspora. I call it one FBA. Absolutely. So I'm trying to understand. It's crazy how I can get on in that type of situation because I'm making that much noise in 13 weeks of doing this show, less than 4 full months. It's about 30, about 4 months, maybe 5. Yeah, I'll be chill sit. My girl just got home. I'm about to ask her about Lil Boomer Food. Ken Hunter says, "Hey Dave, have you and Godfrey had the conversation about FBAs yet?" No, we have not. Mike B2364 says, "All hail the Tether Slayer, Dave Anderson." Blackonda forever. EDC said, "Dave, did you run into that North American big back lady Deontay Kyle?" No, Deontay Kyle's a dude when you were here in Atlanta, or did he duck you like a salad? I'd love to sit down with Deontay Kyle. I tried to reach out to a couple of people who knew him, couldn't make it happen. Again, I just don't understand why people who want to, why people who always talk about my people never want to talk to me about my people. I just don't get it. I don't even know. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna put me in the they'll put me in the audience for a couple of these episodes, and then I'll get my own. Yeah, even Jesse Lee Peterson be standing on FBA business. New Mom says, "You in here with all that lip, but all I want for you to do is backflip out of the chat." Backflip out of the chat. Yo, I might write that today. Oh yeah, hold on. Iceman said, "Business bully lies. Drop a screenshot. Ain't no way the Teen Titans issued an invitation to Apocalypse Doomsday." First of all, bitch, I'm Thanos. Fine, I'll do it myself. But no, if you want the screenshot, hold on, I'll do you better than that. We'll do this in real time. Hold on, let me get to the rest of these supers. 200 joules from Dread Fox. Thank you so much. I appreciate the jamming. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for the gold coin, Dread Fox. But no, I got you. He said screenshots or it didn't happen. That's all right. That is all right. Hold on. Let me go ahead. Get on over to the general. Hold on. No. Because again, the difference between me is I don't put on a cap. I've had locks for like 4 years. So now I can put on a cap, but I still won't lie. But let's run the receipts. Let's, which is a contraction for let us, run the receipts. Let us run the receipts. The receipts. The receipts. I'm trying to say it like more like the receipts. Here we go. Boom. There it is. Sean Kelly. Here is a full list of upcoming debates. But let's go back. Let's go back. Because he said, "Would love to invite you on our 1v10 show. Outnumbered. Would you be interested in being part of a future episode?" There it is. As Genuine would say, so there it is. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see here. I'll be chill with the $4.99 super chat said, those one FBA shirts, thanks to all who've added Jaro Go and follow Dave and myself too. Have you gone to JaroGomedia.com, or have you gone to your iPhone or Android store, Google Play Store, and gotten Jaro Go? I'm gonna need y'all to do that. Please support my damn app. I don't ask for much. You're gonna love it there. First of all, the games are top tier. Let's just talk about that for a minute. The games are top tier. It's a phenomenal place. I'm trying to tell y'all. Somebody said instead of Deontay, his name need to be Deonti. Y'all are wrong. Oh, LS hasn't seen the clip of Jesse Lee Peterson and Godfrey. So I'm going to show that to him real quick. Hold on. Hold on, let me see if I can find that there. Okay, let me see here. Godfrey. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. No wonder I can't see nothing. Whew, I'm not tired today. But the second that you open wide, the whole world knows what you can't hide. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and run this real quick. Let me pull this up for y'all. Bear with me. You haven't seen the clip. I never said on all things. Y'all have to start listening with some discernment. In this particular issue, okay, hold on. I can't, because this is starting to get on my nerves. You got to go. Yeah, again, I need y'all to actually listen and hear what's being said. On this particular issue, I'm going to say it one more time for people who have not seemed to understand what I just said.
You come to my country and tell me what I should be doing.
You feel this is your country?
It is 100%.
Why do you feel
is this your country?
You know how I feel it's our country?
Is it your country?
You know why I feel that way?
That it is your country?
Yeah, I mean, black people's.
Notice how he said black people and not African people.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's go.
He knows there's a difference.
It's America, your country?
Yes, it is.
And you're black, right?
And we built it.
And why do you feel that?
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what now? Dexter, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He says, Dave, you seen how I used to before I had a horrible 10-speed accident? I don't even know. But I just want y'all to peep what's being said. My daddy would say, even a broke clock is right twice a day.
We built it.
You didn't build it?
Yeah, black people built.
What do you think about the blacks who call themselves African Americans and they were born in America? Is that dumb?
No, it's not.
The folks in Africa don't even like black Americans.
We know that. I'm African.
So why are you?
You know I'm African, right?
Where are you from?
Nigeria.
So you're born over there?
I was born here.
And this is why you have to check them every single time that they try to pull this game of destiny swap. Because if you don't, our history and culture will be completely co-opted.
How do you come to my country and tell me what I should be?
I'm trying to understand. And again, we got a whole lot of issues with Jesse Lee Peterson. But my question to you right now, my friends, where is the lie from Jesse Lee when he said, Godfrey, you can never be? Where is the lie? I'm asking. You ain't got to like somebody to say, you know what? Somebody said something right. Somebody said something right. I'm gonna need y'all to tap that tap, drop that love. Roberts, did you receive 2 emails? I sent it. Yeah, I got that, but I didn't understand why you were sending that to me, Mr. Roberts. I didn't get what you were trying to do. Like a lot of times people just send me emails like, yo, look at this, and sending me, phone screenshots of books and look at this, look at that. What am I looking at? And what was the point? Like, please just don't send, respectfully, please don't send me disjointed emails without context, because I can't really do anything with them. I need to know what's going on. Dexter Robinson says, I'll say your ass can sing, man. I can't hold a note to save my life. You know what's funny? I don't like to sing because I don't like the sound of my own voice. Whitney Houston was like that. She didn't like the sound of her own voice. Now, my brother Aaron, God rest his soul, yo. In case y'all never seen my brother, this was my brother Aaron. He's an awesome dude, right? My brother is the reason I got in the show business, because I saw him. He did a 6th grade talent show. He had like a top hat and cane, and I was like, yo, this is the coolest shit ever. When I was 9 years old, no, I think I was 11, and I started doing radio, but I wasn't taking it seriously. My brother started a hip hop radio station on the campus of Bloomsburg University. Like, a lot of what you see is me paying tribute to my big brother. Having said that, my brother could not. He loved to sing and couldn't sing a lick. My mama called him Johnny One Note. One time, I'll never forget this. I was a guru. I could have been no more than 3 years old. My brother literally went like this. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we know a place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. He could not sing a lick, but he loved to sing. He would just get me to sing all his favorite songs, man. But R.I.P. to my brother Aaron. I keep his badge with me all the time. And the good thing is I got to inherit his sneaker collection, my brother's sneaker collection. So my brother has been going for 4 years, and I still have not worn all of the sneakers. I've been trying to contact you for the last 7 days. That guy you spoke to have a set with glasses, Haitian, talking about Charles Deslons being Haitian. It's documented, no Haitian ancestry at all. Okay. Says, I can't believe Godfrey isn't coming. Listen, it hasn't happened yet. What up, Wise OG? I appreciate that. Listen, God is good. God is good. But the second that you open wide, the whole world knows what you can't hide. Arcade said, damn, you drew your big bro so much. Yeah, listen, man, that in and of itself is crazy. No, 90% of my brother's sneaker collection can't even fit in my house. It's in a storage unit. That's how much, that's how many sneakers there were. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody who is there. Wise OG said Corey Holcomb put out Godfrey 5 years ago. Yeah, I heard something about that. Might be sounding like Black Alpha said God flee. That is some wild stuff. Yeah, no, Ted DiBiase is a buddy of mine. Wonderful dude. He also is a big proponent of stopping recidivism in the Black community. You know, so just like me, he'll go into prisons and he'll speak to folks about entrepreneurship and about God and things of that nature. Kay Guillory with a great point says, if Godfrey can't get Jesse Lee, what's he going to do with you? Learn. It's not, everything's a learning experience. Everything's a learning experience. I think that I just want to have a conversation about understanding where our lanes are and what that looks like. I don't really think there needs to be anything adversarial or disrespectful, any of that. I just don't think that that's necessary. I truly don't. So, yeah, you know, for me, I literally just want to, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Bing, 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 bing. Sorry. Yo, that's because I'm tired, y'all. Whoa, 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 wait. Did you say a new X-Men casting is about to drop at D23? Please, Lord Jesus, let it be Anna Diop. Let it be Anna Diop. Let it be Anna Diop. As long as it's not Cynthia Erivo, because that's not Storm. That's a nightmare. Cynthia Erivo should not be anywhere near Storm. The only time I've ever thought Cynthia Erivo looked halfway decent is when she was covered head to toe in green makeup. EDC said Dave just washed dudes by accident. Godfrey is cooked. I'm not even trying to. Everybody's got a price for the $1 Million Man. Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, by the way, Ernest the Cat Miller should be coming on the show very soon. We're excited about that. We get Ernest the Cat Miller, then we're one step closer to Michael Jai White. That's all. Greatest action hero who's ever lived. I said what I said. Kay Guillory says she could be a Morlock. I hate it here. Absolutely hate it here. Did I catch Spidey? Did I catch Spidey? Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. I got to take my daughter. I got to take my oldest daughter because she's been wanting to go. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Here we go with the Storm is Egyptian argument. Storm is blackly black. She ain't never been light skinned. They cast Halle Berry because Janet Jackson and Angela Bassett couldn't do it. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop. I need y'all to stop. Nope. Cynthia Erivo, listen, she could be a variant of Lady Deathstrike. She could do that. You know, she would kill Nightcrawler. Because the dude who played Nightcrawler like 70 years old. Yeah, no, I don't need. Yeah, that was wild. Nightcat said, yeah, 11 out of 10. It was phenomenal. Only thing I hated about Spider-Man, no spoilers here. The only thing I hated about Spider-Man, that post-credit scene could have had a V8. Y'all made me wait through 55 minutes of credits for that post-credit scene. Yeah, no. Yep. Not going to give it away, though. Yes, I heard they canceled Wonder Man. Yes, I heard they canceled Blade. There is a problem there. And a lot of the problem, one, is they don't know what to do with black projects. I think Wonder Man was phenomenal. Shout out to Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. I think he did a phenomenal job. I really do. I really do. I like the take on Wonder Man. Her group says RIP to your brother. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. All you're saying is Spider-Man's arch nemesis should be I hate you. Get out of here right now. Dexter Robinson says Storm descends from House Valeria. That's why she has white hair. Swear to God. I hate it here so much. Hey, Dave, have you ever talked to Frida the Cheetah Gibbs? I have not. Yo, that would be crazy. Tessa Thompson, absolutely not. Don't say that. Please don't say that. And I like Tessa Thompson. I think Tessa Thompson can either be fine as hell or look like a pig, respectfully. It's one or the other. There's no in between with Tessa Thompson. It's either, oh my God, or no, I ain't even gonna try. 2-time Emmy nominated show. Uncle Ruckus tried to tell y'all about the new ones over here. When you think about it in the context of Tethers, Uncle Ruckus was a proud. Don't trust them new numbers over there. Stranding islands in the air. Those nappy with their fingers on the triggers. Don't trust them new numbers over there. Don't trust them new numbers over yonder. Yo, the dude who plays Uncle Ruckus follows me on Instagram. I would love to get him on the show, but it hasn't happened. Kay Guillory. That's a $2 super chat violation right there. Says Cynthia could play Toad. Why would you do that to Toad? Is Storm Wakandan? No, she's Wakandan by marriage. Tessa Thompson, absolutely no. Yeah. I appreciate it, Faith. Thank you so much. Yeah, I would definitely love that. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I really can't. I really can't. I just think that there's a lot of stuff that folks is doing that just don't make no sense. Yo, it's crazy. I got so many notifications I got to get to, but let me get my ass up out of here. Tomorrow we're going to have a phenomenal show. We're going to be doing some more 1FBA. We're going to be talking about some of the more Nolan Wells stuff, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, I would love Blue Marvel. I think Blue Marvel needs to be a Disney Plus series. I think that's how you introduce a character of that magnitude. I would also like to see a T'Challa prequel. I'm sorry, a T'Chaka prequel. Yeah, y'all already know I'm the Black Panther. I sent you to Blackanda forever. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. Yeah, he's also Smart Brother from Undercover Brother. Absolutely. Funny, funny, funny dude. Yeah, man. But I am definitely about that life. I definitely appreciate y'all. I am going to check y'all out tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here. And again, tomorrow, Aquamba. Hey, wait, Aquamba, real quick. Have you gotten the Tether Doctrine? Have you downloaded Jaro Go? I'm gonna need everybody to go get the Tether Doctrine. If y'all want to support the channel, if y'all are really about that life, yeah, no, absolutely. All right, so you want Tether Book and the Blockonda shirts? I gotta see if we can do that. Yes, we're gonna unfortunately, when it comes to Colin Martin, no, sorry, that's the wrong one. Yeah. When it comes to Colin Martin. So that'll be tomorrow. Aquamba, if you go right now to the link in my link me, which is link.me/the business bully, go ahead and get that. Lonely Therapy just downloaded Jaro Go. Absolutely. So I'm super excited about that. So let's see what we can turn out. What up, minding my business? Yep, 1FBA. I'm gonna do a limited run, but honestly, I'm about to take down the merch store because y'all ain't buying the merch. So like, why do I even have the merch show up? I don't even why I have a merch store up if y'all not gonna buy the merch. If y'all don't like the merch, I don't know what to tell you. But main thing right now is I need y'all to get the Tether Doctrine. If you get the Tether Doctrine, or if you get fall into financial freedom, you're going to get a whole lot more than you bargained for. But I need y'all to do that today. All right, so go ahead and get the Tether Doctrine. Link.me/the business bully. Let me see if I can pull that up for y'all. Link.me/the business bully. And then for people say I don't know where to go, let me show y'all real quick before I get out of here, because I definitely got to get out of here. Let me see here. Hold on one second. Let's stop and let's go ahead and get this up. Nightcast Media, I got you. So if you go to my link me, right? And I gotta change this out because I ain't got that hair no more. But listen, your boy is still wavy. Fall into financial freedom, right? You can get that, and you can also bundle that with the Tether Doctrine. You get the VIP package with the Tether Doctrine. You can get that, or you can get the regular bundle. So right there, link.me/the business bully. Do that today. Trust me, you're going to get more than you pay for. Trust me on that. I'll put it in the chat for y'all. I heard some damn fool say Kiki Palmer for Storm. No, we're not doing that. We will not have it all. Link.me/the business bully. It's also in the description. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and get the Tether Doctrine. Caitlin said, I just purchased the Tether Doctrine. You made a great purchase. All this talk about about Wonder Man, but nobody talking about Monica Rambeau missing in the Avengers. Oh no, don't worry. There's a reason. It's going to happen. Some things they're not putting out, not because they're black, but because they're trying to go for a different look. And I'm telling you, there's going to be some buildup. Trust me. I think we got to trust the process. But we're going to dive into a whole lot tomorrow. Smoke Show Wednesday. We're really going to make some things happen. I'm super excited. I got to get out of here, y'all. I absolutely love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. regular time. RIP one time to my sweet Sadie. I love Sadie. Like, Sadie is just an amazing dog. I'm going to miss her. Listen, I always joke when I walk her, I said, yo, yeah, see, you need Monica Rambeau. I need her mama. I don't think y'all, you seen her mama? Look. Anyway and anyhow, I want y'all to have a phenomenal day. Let me know how y'all like the studio. Brand new mic. We out here making it happen. But yeah, God bless Sadie. Love on your family, love on your pets. Be good, be easy. Take it easy. Peace. Now I gotta set an outro video. Let me see here. Let me hit y'all with something. Let's see here. Here's a quick one. Peace.
Just one question. Where's the school? Where's the school? Where's the school? Yeah. Where's the school? That's all I'm asking. Years done passed, still no classes. Where's the school? Quit the talking. If it's for the boys, why the doors ain't open? Where's the school? You don't find that suspicious? All these promises, still no pots, no dishes. Where's the school? We want the proof, not another speech. You had the vision, the crowd, the love, the platform. You had the donors lined up with belief in the reform. You had the language, the passion, the righteous rage. But black folks still been stuck on the same damn page every year. New reason, new timeline, new angle, new interview, new speech. Same story get mangled new. We almost there. New inspection, new spin. But over a decade later, where the school you said you built?